pleased to sign this financing agreement on Forest for Prosperity projects with the World Bank amounting of 24 million, as my colleagues Faris already mentioned about it. It is equivalent to about Nepali rupees to 80 crores rupees, out of which 6.1 million as a grant and 17.9 million as a concessional loan. The project aims to improve sustainable forest management, including increased benefits from the forest ecosystem services, greater climate resilience, and contribute to the reductions of the greenhouse gas emission in selected municipalities of Province Number 2 and Lumbini Province. Nepal has a successful history of community-based forest management. Forests are traditional safety net, and a large number of people rely on the community forest for their livelihood. About 34% of the forests are managed by the community forest user groups, which represents about 2.9 million households. As we know, forests remain an important livelihood for rural people. The project will enhance the contribution for the forest sectors to economic growth, better livelihood, job creation, and prosperity, and will also improve the regulatory frameworks as well as the institutional capacity. The project will also facilitate forest-based private sector investment to add value and meet the domestic demand of forest products. As my colleagues Faris already told you about the effective utilization of the forest product. This project will also supportive for creating the jobs and supportive for the enhancing the supply of local demand that is being currently importing from the Malaysia as well as Myanmar and other countries of the timber products, and it will be able to export these products into the neighborhood countries too. The expected outcomes from the projects are, there are four expected outcomes. One, creation of enabling environment for sustainable forest management and forest-based small and medium enterprises (SMEs), which is being hardly hit by the recent COVID-19 impacts too. Increase forest productivity, creation of jobs and improved quality of life. Increase forest area under sustainable forest management and reduce greenhouse gas emissions due to increased plantations area. The project is broadly related to the government's Relief, Recovery and Resilience 3R plan. After this signing ceremony, we are going to organize one meeting in this 3R plan and as well as our strategy and commitments to adopt this mitigate to climate change also. I would also like to recall the recent signing of emissions reduction payment agreement with the World Bank, as Faris already highlighted about it, unlocking up to $45 billion to reduce carbon emissions, addressing the deforestation and the forest degradation in the Terai Arc landscape by 2025. Nepal is a party of the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change and has ratified the Paris Agreement. Nepal has taken various initiatives in devising appropriate policies, legal instruments and programs, institutional and financial arrangements towards climate change. Nepal has adopted low carbon climate resilient development and transitions to a green economy to address the impacts of climate change. The government of Nepal would like to engage more strategically and effectively at the international level to raise awareness for the needs of priorities of the countries, and funding instruments will be of benefit to the Nepal. The government of Nepal has approved this project with the instructions to restructure some of the activities to make it consistent with the sector policies and reallocate resources from the component to another. I hope the early restructuring of the activities will be supportive for the accomplishment of the project's objectives as well, because it is already being delayed for implementations too. We are thankful to World Bank for this assistance and continued support in improving overall sectors of the development process, along with addressing the pandemic situations too.